Hiya, welcome back. So, it's another book review. This is following the last book review I did of Once by Morris Gleitzman. I don't know if I'm butchering his last name, but I do apologise if I am. This is the second book then. This is a carry on after Once. So, if you haven't read Once, I would suggest not listening to this or watching it because you might accidentally get some spoilers here. So anyway, go to the back. I had a plan for me and Zelda. Pretend to be someone else, find new parents, be safe forever. Then the Nazis came. My name is Felix and this is our story. So the thing is about this book, if the first book you would have read if you're watching this, Felix met a girl called Zelda. He saved Zelda's life. Her parents were Polish, but her father joined the Nazi party, and because the town didn't agree with what he did, they killed him and his wife, and burnt the house down. So Zelda was found in a field where Felix found her, unconscious. She had been hit in the head by a gun. So he picked her up and carried her, and he protected her. In this book, they do find a nice lady who hides them away, but not before that they found there was this man who they thought was going to hurt them, and this lady hid them away and sorry about that. Hid them away from the Nazis, and they changed their names so they sounded German. But the only problem is, for people who don't know, Jewish boys are circumcised, meaning that they can tell quite easily of boys if they're Jewish or not. This book was an emotional roller coaster for me. I struggled to keep reading it because of how sad I felt it was and how sad it made me reading it. There were some parts in the story that were amazing and good, and that made me so happy because I was thinking they finally got a place, they finally got a family, someone who's going to care for them. Because as you don't know, but Zelda's only 6 years old, and Felix, he's only 10. So you can see why it's such a painful read, because these are young kids and they're learning to help themselves and live their own lives, because trying to save their lives because the Nazis are trying to kill Felix. And Zelda, she's a sassy little girl, and she wants to pick a fight when things she doesn't believe in, such as the Nazis, and she does try a lot of times to pick a fight, and it makes it a lot of issues for Felix. Felix works with Zelda because he wants her to remember the good times of her father and her mother, but because Zelda hates Nazis, she says she hates her parents for it. But anyway, I'm gonna say this book is definitely a recommended read to anyone. I would say for someone maybe age 13 and up, because of the sad storyline, and it's a very difficult read to do with emotions. And I would say for anyone who's very emotional or sensitive like me, to definitely take it in breaks. Like, once you finish 2 chapters, take a break, because it will get to you and it'll make you feel very sad. So yeah, that is my book review for this. And if you decide to carry on reading this series, I hope you enjoy it, and I will be doing a third book review on the next book, which I cannot tell you exactly what it's called because After, that's it. The book is called After, the third one. For those who may be thinking about the book after this, if you're talking about published, is actually Now, which I'll show you on the back. It's this book. That's the third book that was published. But because the author decided that Felix's story was not finished, so he carried on writing after the story. So in his eyes, this story should be actually read out the last one. It should be read last out of all the books because it's based in the future. So if you do read the books, I would suggest you read them not in the non-published or the non-published ways, and read now last and not third. If you're going to read the third book, you should read after. It keeps in the timeline of the stories, so you won't get so confused. Well, anyway, thank you for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed this book review, and I will be back soon with another one. Have a nice day.